Do you have chutzpah? Let's talk about how to pronounce this word. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. So the word chutzpah has a couple of, well, actually like 4 different pronunciations, which are correct. So let's walk you through some options in how to pronounce this word. First of all, in the Hebrew, they don't their spelling is different. Of course, they would write it in Hebrew, but the beginning of the word, the first consonant sound that we spell with the letter ch, can be pronounced with this sound. It's a fricative in the back of the throat, and we don't use it in English except for in loan words like this. So another option is to just do our velar fricative, the sound, like in hi or hello. So if it's challenging for you to make that fricative noise, the noise, you can just use a sound instead. And then the letter U is our vowel in English, like in words push or would or could. I've written it here a couple of different ways, like letter U in push and like letters OU in would, could, should, because we do sometimes also spell that with oo, like in good and book, but we don't want any sort of oo sound here. We also don't want this to sound like hut, like an sound. So be aware that when you're saying something like chutzpah or chutzpah, you want the same sounds you have in the word hood or would. Not a tense oo, but rather a lax sound. You can get more help for this sound and all of the sounds of English in our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. I walk you through what the sounds are, how they're spelled, what words they're in, and what accent error patterns you may have when trying to pronounce those sounds. So check it out. It's a great foundation for pronouncing any word you want in American English. So back to chutzpah, we have the letters TZ say voiceless t and s. So there's no z sound even though we have the letter C. It's hutz. And then the letters PAH, in the dictionary, I'm seeing mostly it written as an sound, a schwa, chutzpah, or chutzpah. I do also, in some references, see it written more as an sound, chutzpah. So you can use a clear here, but it's going to be short and reduced because the stress in chutzpah is on the hut or chut syllable. So you don't want it to sound like chutzpah. You don't want a lot of length and stress on that second syllable. So chutzpah, 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 chutzpah. So I would say naturally American English speakers are going to be more likely to use the sound here rather than the sound. But because of that spelling, sometimes we think of that sound. My apologies to Hebrew speakers if I'm having an American accent as I'm trying to say this word. I am describing the English pronunciation of it. The Hebrew may be slightly different than the way I'm pronouncing it. They're definitely going to use this sound and not the sound that we use in English. This was a great request, fun word to talk about and research. If you have a request you'd like to see me cover in the Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I do go through and collect those. I cover them in future classes. And for our channel members, I will cover your word the same week that you request it. For others, if you're in a hurry to get an answer to your question, you can attend our live class on Saturday and type your question in the chat. I'll answer it for you live. We meet each week on Saturday at 9 a.m. Seattle time, 12 o'clock Eastern time here in the US. Do keep liking, commenting, sharing. It does help support the channel, and I really appreciate that. A special shout out. Thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed to the channel and to our channel members. I really appreciate your support. You can get lots of free help and resources on speechmodification.com. Many of our online courses are free and the rest are available for under $2. So they're a really economical resource for you to improve your pronunciation in American English. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. Speechmodification.com. See you soon, everyone.